States, starting out was very different because I know this is quite ignorant to say, but I thought when I land in the US, those Lamborghinis I see, I didn't think that there's anything like homelessness. I didn't think that the first place I was going to live is going to be in the hood,
You just see that in the movies.
Yeah, and so for me, it was like getting there, and I'm like, hold up. Hata kwangu hapo Zima hapo South Beach jamani, place nimelandia kwani kuko hivi pia,
Yeah, so, okay, and then just even before sorry to cut you off.
No worries.
I mean, just talk about the job that you left here before you went to the States. And just the contrast of the two, like from a job that you had, which was like, a permanent job, right?
Yeah.
She quit her permanent job in Kenya, which was a actually really good job to go to the States and pursue. What would you say you want to pursue? Because you left a good job.
This is the point where John wants to embarrass me, but I will be more than glad to shamelessly share.
Yeah, I want people to connect to that so that they just know what exactly happens in that transformation.
So by the time I was leaving here, I was working for an international organization, and I had a great job, probably the best job that I'd ever held. But then this opportunity came by, and I must say I was ignorant. I was less informed about what I was going to expect. So, but also as a risk taker, I took the risk, and then I moved there. And it was quite a contrast because, believe it or not, the first 3 months, I thought to myself, I have work experience. I had already had my undergrad in finance. I'm going to go there.
My papers.
I got my papers good. I'm just going to go there, and then I'm going to work in this bank or like a fancy environment. But that wasn't the case. So my
live
first
in Malibu,
job,
perhaps.
I know, right? My first job was actually taking care of a terminally ill 90-year-old lady.
Yeah.
Very, very humbling. And it's funny because I was like, siwezi do job ka hiyo, that kind of thing. Wapi. And you're thinking, you know what, me by the time I was leaving, where I was working, it's like, I was enjoying a very good life,
nice apartment,
nice place,
nice car.
I had a car. My internet was paid for.
Entertainment allowance, perhaps.
I was enjoying a good life.
You were in a good place.
True.
Yeah.
And I still didn't think, even though I'd heard that that's what happened, for me starting out, I didn't think that that's where I was going to start.
You're actually aiming for something better than what you had.
Yes, and I think that's what motivates you to leave, because you're thinking, you know what, there's a good life.
There's definitely something better out there.
I think I wish I would have researched better. I was spoken to people, just about the experience, but I'm also very hard-headed, so I was just like, I think the few people were trying to tell me life is not as easy like that, but I was like, wapi, who, me, I'm going to go. And so, I got there, I stayed 3 months jobless, and it had been quite a long while since I'd been jobless. And at some point in time,
you don't even know how it feels to be jobless.
I know, at that time, because I started working very early. At 18 I was working. I left here when I was 26, and at 18 I was already working at KRA, so I knew what it means from the time I'm 18 years old to actually have money. And getting there and then being jobless, and I was staying with my cousin, and my cousin's wife was like, look, I'm expecting, nimepata hii job, enda ufanye job, wende kukaa kwa hao. So my first, here I am, I've never washed someone, and I've never taken care of someone. So you're taking care of a terminally ill person, 90-year-old.
I've never washed someone too. Come to think of it, I have.
Oh, you have?
But the circumstances were different.
Not because you're being paid for it, but maybe because it's a family member or something.
No.
What?
I was just having fun with someone. Let me just put it that way.
Shameless plug, guys. Shameless plug.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, just proceed.
Yeah,
please.
so I think that was really a very humbling experience.
Yeah.
At the same time, I was very fortunate in the sense of, though I started that same job, I had secured another job that was just starting at a later time, which was at a call center. And really, what I was doing at the call center was really helping people to understand their health benefits. So I'm the one who walks you through, this is how your benefits work.
The rates, this is what it covers.
Correct. Exactly.
This is how much you're supposed to pay if you're,
Exactly
your
that.
payment is due.
Yes, exactly that. And I worked in that job for 2 weeks. The lady ended up passing on. It was very humbling, but it was an experience that I needed to go through, because sometimes you don't get to appreciate the people who offer these services. And it was the first time I could connect with them, and really also just connect with someone who's terminally ill. I've never had to experience that. So it really, though it was what I would have thought was going to be a low moment, it brought a lot of maturity within me.
Yeah.
And then from there I went to a call center. And so here is this Kenyan girl who has a Kenyan accent, and you're trying to answer this calls of people who are rude, people who are stressed out, people who want their medical benefits to do things that are not covered. And guess who's answering the phone?
Yeah.
It's this girl with an accent. Do you know what used to happen, John?
Yeah.
Hey, mtu anashika simu anasema, excuse me, I'm not going to talk to you. You have an accent. Can I speak to someone who speaks American English? And I'm like, okay.